So it is time to install new batteries. The plan is as follows. I'm gonna install it here under my desk, just here. To be able to install two batteries, I needed a small shelf. The shelf needed to be folded in order to put one battery on top of another. This little mount will just keep the batteries in place. The batteries will be fastened by the zip ties, so I needed small hooks for the zip ties. So I started to work on the electricity. I took this radio off because for sure I will not use radio, so I could just dump this over here. Next thing will be to change this radio. So I found a very nice antenna connected to radio, and this antenna was here connected to the shore power cord. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, just because simply this antenna became a transformator and it started to induct the current inside because it's close to the wire with the alternative current, something like that. Now I need to work a little bit on this part and this part. Apparently there is the 230 volt coming from the shore to the relay. Now it goes to this thing. Probably it just splits the electricity to this one, which goes to charge the battery, and the second one will go to the power sockets. I need to connect my system with the batteries, so that's going to be the next project. This stage I needed to make a lot of decisions about where to put the wires and where should be the positive and negative bus. So far I decided to leave the existing installation and stick to my plan for the batteries. So now here we're having the positive bus and here is the negative bus. Change of plans. The positive bus won't be here, but it will be here. That will save me something like 40 or 50 centimeters of the wire. Change of plan again. I needed to move it a little bit up in order to secure the wire over here. the wire in the hose is well secured, it doesn't go to anywhere. The bus, positive bus, is well fastened. The negative bus is well fastened. I got these stripes here to secure the wire once I will connect it to the buses. And now I should just prepare the wire to connect it to the bus. I put the heat shrink over here, not to forget about it. I cut the isolation nicely, so now I'm going to put the ending here. So that's how this is going to look like. This is the inverter, and this is the breaker for the lithium batteries. I want to have it very close to the batteries, just in case, to be able to cut off the energy. So I think you would be just just good place for it. With the tape, isolation tape, so the isolation is here. Looks much better now. So I made a terrible mistake. The switch that I wanted to install over here, and for this switch I made this connection. Unfortunately, this is 8mm and this is 10mm. So I just made a terrible error. I'm not sure if I have enough cable here left. So I needed to cut this. I needed to cut the hose on the back. It gave me a few centimeters. Let's try to do it like this. next step was to prepare the installation of 230 volts. In order to do that, I needed to drill some holes in my desk. I needed also to prepare the box for the circuit breakers. So it's time to put the cable from the batteries, which are here, and the inverter to the kitchen or the galley, which is over here. So I found a very nice hole in the board over here. I found a very nice hole over here. So then the hose will go to this locker. I'm gonna drill a little hole over here, then we'll go here. Below this seat there is a hole, and the hose will easily go through this. Got a hole over here, so we're going to drill a neck in here. We'll go up here. There is a hole over here as well. So together with my neighbor we will push the wires through the holes. So I'm gonna push the cable right now over here, and I opened this place over here because the sockets will be mounted over here, and I'm pretty sure that nobody opened this since this was new, because there are like spider's web here. And now I will prepare the wiring for inverter and the solar panels. So the positive and negative bus is ready. So we may prepare the arc for the solar panels. Instead of spending 3 or 5,000 euro for solar arc, I bought in the chandlery some stainless steel tubes and I prepared the solar arc by myself. I spent for it less than 1,000 euro. Okay, so I connected the solar panels in series, which means that instead of putting all the 3 wires to this inverter, then I connected one panel to the other and the other one to the third one, and the third one is connected to here. I made it like this just because the solar panels that I got, even if they are marked like 40 volts, in fact they are 24 volts. This voltage was too low for the inverter, so I needed to connect the panels in series in order to pick up the voltage. I bought this panel in Scroots.gr. They refused to take responsibility for this. They sold me the panels that in fact has 1/3 of the power less that it was supposed to be. It is not only cheating, but it is also dangerous. If you claim that the panels have 1/3 higher voltage than in fact it has, in some circumstances it might be dangerous. And it looks like it's working just fine right now, and there is not too much sun outside. And let's see, yeah, I got 60 volts as you can see over here, and we're putting 230 watts. These solar panels were supposed to be 750 watts, but the good news is that everything is working. We're putting some energy to these beautiful batteries. As you can see, the balancer is working. Right now the energy goes to the battery B, and the battery B puts the energy to the battery A. I can feel no heat over here, so I guess everything works just fine. So the battery installation project is finished. The board, it looks like this, and the positive bus is just here, and so far I got connected only the positive cable from the battery, and it goes back to the inverter just in here. The negative bus, I connected all of the negative wires from all of the batteries that I have on the boat, and also I have connected the security cable, which is over here, the ground cable. So it's all grounded to the negative bus, and the negative bus is grounded to the engine. So that's how does it look like. I'll still do a lot of changes here, but so far it looks like this. Down here, that's how working inverter look like. It is working like this for a couple of months already. As you can see now, we have a pretty sunny day, and it gives me 30 watts. So that's 11 amps. The inverter is like Chinese. I've seen this same inverter with a couple of other brands, and it's really not good. It is not good just because whenever the voltage of the battery drops down below, I think 25 volts, then the inverter actually gives me an error. It stops working, and then it doesn't even power on, so it doesn't switch on even if the solar panels give me the voltage. So that's it. It gave me already many problems, so I wouldn't recommend to buy this inverter. Also, if the voltage of the battery goes up to, I think, 27.5, now we are on the 27 volts, 27.2 actually, so whenever it goes to 25 volts it switches off, and then it doesn't want to switch on. So I raised this issue with the support of the manufacturer, and they said, well, it's strange. Yeah, I know it's strange, but I guess, you know, they should do something with it, but they didn't. This kind of wake-up call you may expect every day. Whenever it gets voltage from the solar panels, it restarts a couple of times. So in here I got my batteries. I've put another support over here, as you can see, and you might say that this is it doesn't look too solid. It's actually very solid, and I did it in this way just because I wanted to have a very easy way of taking off the battery. So, you know, just in case I need to take off the batteries really quickly, I'm just taking this off. It's like just I'm turning it, taking it off. Here I got the another locker, so I'm just unlocking this, and I can just really easily take this battery out of here. This is the load balancer for the batteries, and also over here I got my 230 volts circuit breakers. So one thing which I noticed, and it wasn't so obvious for me, you can have regular breakers, but you cannot have the same breakers that you have at your home. So these are just overcurrent regular breakers. Also, I still didn't mount all of my sockets because the socket that I bought it in the SVB. I'm pretty sure that some of you guys are familiar with this shop. So these are very nice sockets, but unfortunately it goes with no back. So I called this shop and I asked them if they could just order this back part of this socket. They said that it's not possible, like the manufacturer doesn't make the back part of this socket, which is weird for me. So I just 3D printed the back part of the socket like this, and it works very good. So let's show you. Okay. So that's how does it look like when it's on. Here's the window a little bit for the wire, the hole for the wire, and that's how will it mount. I now mount it, I think today or maybe tomorrow. Right. Thank you very much for watching. If you like that, hit the like button and subscribe for the next videos.